Have you ever wondered how to become so irresistibly magnetic that the person who once overlooked your worth can't get you out of their mind? Maybe you're trying to draw someone new into your life, or perhaps it's about rekindling a connection with someone who's grown distant. Whatever the case, you've probably heard the advice to chase them, prove your value, or keep reminding them of what they're missing. But here's the truth: that approach is a total misstep. The harder you pursue, the more you lose your own essence, and the less they see your worth. Today we're turning that playbook upside down. I'm going to show you a radically different way. Something unexpected, something they won't anticipate. This isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about mastering yourself, your vibe, and your presence so that the one who drifted starts clawing their way back to you. Yes, clawing, because once you embody what I'm about to reveal, they'll feel your absence like a punch to the gut and regret ever letting you go. Here's the raw reality. Attraction isn't about what you say or do. It's about how you hold yourself, even when they're not around. Too many of you are handing over your power by scrambling to fill their silence with texts, showing up too often, or being overly available. Every time you do that, you're screaming one thing: you need them to feel whole. And nothing kills their interest faster than sensing they hold all the cards. But what if you flipped that? What if, instead of chasing, you let silence, confidence, and self-control speak for you? That's where Stoicism steps in. A philosophy that says real strength lies not in pursuing others, but in commanding yourself. When you stop begging for their attention and start building a version of you they can't ignore, the game changes. Imagine this. Instead of flooding their phone or jumping at every chance to prove your worth, you go quiet. You step back, not out of spite but from a place of certainty. You know your value, and you don't need to chase someone who can't match it. That shift hits them hard. They feel the void, the sudden drop-off of your energy, and it starts eating at them. Why aren't they reaching out? Did I mess up? That uncertainty festers, and soon they're the ones second-guessing themselves. This isn't about payback, it's about owning your power. When you master your emotions, stop reacting, and pour your energy into your own growth, you become a force. The one who once brushed you off will see you anew, because you've become someone they can't pin down or predict. That's what pulls them back. Stick with me because we're diving into timeless Stoic principles to make this happen. If you're ready to ditch the chase and start drawing them in like never before, drop a like, and let's get into the steps that'll make them kick themselves forever stepping away. First up, you're done running after anyone. You're shifting inward, letting your silence, self-mastery, and unshakable confidence take the wheel. Comment, "I am done chasing," below to signal you're ready to seize control of your life and relationships. It's time to stop pursuing and start pulling them in. Why they lose interest? Let's break it down. Why do people drift away? It often comes down to a few core triggers. Predictability is a big one. When you're always there, always saying yes, always within reach, the thrill fades. Psychology backs this up. The scarcity principle says we crave what's rare or uncertain, not what's handed to us on a platter. Another factor: emotional clinginess. Constantly leaning on them for validation weighs the connection down. Stoic philosopher Epictetus nailed it. He who remains undisturbed by the loss of external things has found true inner peace. If you're scrambling for their approval, it screams insecurity, a fast track to losing their spark. Then there's routine, same talks, same patterns, same vibe. Gets old. Dr. Helen Fisher, a psychologist, points out that novelty spikes dopamine, the brain's excitement fuel. Without it, interest tanks. Finally, stagnation. If you stop growing emotionally, intellectually, or otherwise, you stop being a magnet. People gravitate toward those who evolve. So the fix: shake off predictability, ditch neediness, keep growing, and bring back the spark. Now let's dive into the 8 steps to flip the script and make them see what they're missing. Step 1. Emotional detachment. Emotional detachment is your first power move. It's not about going cold or shutting down. It's about owning your feelings instead of letting someone else steer them. When they pull back, most people panic, chasing harder, texting more, or begging for answers. That's a trap. It screams desperation and hands them the reins. Detachment flips that. You stop reacting to their distance like it's a personal attack. You pause, breathe, and stay steady. Not because you don't care, but because you refuse to let their actions rattle you. Epictetus said it best. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. When they flake or go quiet, you don't spiral. You keep living unfazed. Picture this. They've been dodging your texts, and instead of double messaging, you let it sit. You don't ask what's wrong. You carry on like their silence doesn't shake you. That calm. It's magnetic. They'll wonder why. You're not chasing, and that's when they start feeling your absence. Detachment isn't indifference. It's balance. You care, but not enough to lose yourself. Master this, and the dynamic. They'll sense your strength and start inching back, avoiding the mistakes that push them away. When someone drifts, it's easy to stumble into pitfalls that make it worse. Let's unpack them so you can sidestep the mess. First, relentless chasing, bombarding them with texts or showing up uninvited. It reeks of neediness and kills your allure. Pull back instead, let them feel the space. Second, over-communicating, spilling your guts in long messages to fix things. It overwhelms them and screams insecurity. Silence speaks louder, let them wonder. Third, dropping your life for them, ditching friends, hobbies, or goals to be available. You become less intriguing when your world orbits theirs. Keep thriving independently. Fourth, fishing for reassurance, asking if they're still into you or why they're distant. It's a turnoff. Trust your worth instead. Fifth, emotional outbursts, snapping or sulking when they flake. Breeds drama. Stay composed, maturity shines. Sixth, selling yourself, trying to convince them you're worth it. Your value isn't a pitch. It's in your actions. Seventh, tying your mood to their moves. Up when they text, down when they don't. That's giving them too much power. Anchor your happiness within. Eighth, fearing loss, clinging out of panic they'll leave. Let go. If they walk, it's their loss. Dodge these, and you'll hold the upper hand with quiet confidence. No contact, the game changer. No contact is your ace in the hole when they've pulled away. It's simple. You vanish. No texts, no calls, no lurking on their socials. Total radio silence, usually for 30 days or so, depending on the vibe. This isn't petty, it's strategic. It gives you room to rebuild yourself while letting them feel the weight of your absence. Why does it work? Psychology says, people don't miss what's always there. When you're gone, they notice. At first, they might relish the break, but soon the quiet gnaws at them. They miss your energy, your vibe, the little things they took for granted. That's when regret creeps in. For you, it's a reset. Time to focus on your grind, your passions, your peace. Stoicism calls this self-mastery. Controlling what you can, your actions, and letting the rest play out. Resist the urge to peek or cave if they reach out early. Your silence says you don't need them, and that flips the script. They go from carefree to curious, then to craving you back. When they return, they'll find a stronger, more grounded you. That's the power of no contact. Staying strong during no contact. No contact isn't easy. Those urges to text or check in can hit hard. But this is your time to shine. Shift your energy inward. Hit the gym, pick up a skill, chase a goal, anything that levels you up. Growth keeps you busy and boosts your pull. Lean on your crew too. Friends and family who gas you up and keep you steady. They'll remind you your world's bigger than one person. Patience is key. Stoics say focus on what's in your hands. your discipline, your mindset. Stay present, breathe through the itch to break silence, and watch your strength build. This isn't just about them missing you. It's about you rediscovering your edge. Heartbreak is fuel. Heartbreak stings. It leaves you raw and doubting yourself. But here's the twist. It's your secret weapon. Don't numb it, face it. Feel the ache, the anger, the what-ifs. Stoics say emotions aren't the enemy, they're teachers. Learn from them. Then channel that fire. Pour it into your hustle, your body, your mind, your dreams. That void, fill with you. Marcus Aurelius said, "What stands in the way becomes the way." This pain isn't a dead end. It's a launch pad. Each tear sharpens your resilience. You're not broken, you're forging a tougher, wiser you. That's the strength they'll regret missing. Making them miss you for real. To make them miss you deep in their bones, flip the focus. Step back, stop crowding their space. No constant texts or check-ins. Let them breathe without you and feel the gap. Then level up. Get fit, chase your ambitions, glow up. A thriving you is irresistible. Stay emotionally free. Don't cling or beg for their nod. They'll see you don't need them. And that stings their ego. Keep some cards close. Don't spill every detail of your life. Mystery keeps them hooked. Your absence, paired with your growth, hits like a freight train. They'll miss what they can't replace. When they come back, they've texted, "Now what?" Don't pounce. Wait a beat before replying. Show you're not on their leash. When you respond, keep it chill, light, no baggage. No gushing or grilling them about the past. Like you've been good because you have. Set terms if they've flaked before. I'm open, but I need real effort. Calm, firm, no drama. Rooted, their return doesn't define you. You've built your castle, they're just knocking. You decide who enters. Boundaries, your power play. Boundaries aren't walls, they're your shield. They say, "This is what I'll take and what I won't." If they've been flaky, call it out. I'm here for real connection, not games. No apologies, just facts. Hold the line even if they push. Stoics say peace comes from self-rule. You're not bending for scraps. Clear limits pull in those who respect you and weed out the rest. That's your power. Choosing who gets a seat at your table. The end game. It's all about you. Stop chasing, master your emotions, go silent when it counts. They'll feel the hole you leave. Not because you tricked them, but because you became undeniable. Focus on your grind, set your rules, and watch them rethink walking away. Ready to own this? Hit like and comment, I'm in control now. You've got this, time to make them see what they lost.